16 more teams, 24 more games, and an entire new round that didn't exist 4 years ago. This summer's World Cup is the biggest one in history. And if you're still picturing the tournament from Qatar, you're going to be lost by the second week. The bracket is different. The math is different. Even losing your group can get you into the knockouts now. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how 48 teams turn into one champion, and why that one extra round might be the most controversial decision FIFA has made in decades. Let's get into it. Start with the headline. This World Cup has 48 teams. That's up from 32. For context, that's every World Cup from 1998 all the way through Qatar 2022. 16 extra teams got added all at once. Why? Money mostly. More teams means more games, more broadcast windows, more countries with skin in the game watching on TV. FIFA says it's about global growth. Critics say it's about the checkbook. In practice, it's probably both. Here's where the actual format starts. Those 48 teams get split into 12 groups, 4 teams each, labeled A through L like a spelling bee that somehow also involves Cristiano Ronaldo. Every team in a group plays the other 3 once. Win, you get 3 points. Draw, 1 point each. Lose, nothing. Classic group stage stuff, nothing new here. This is where it gets interesting. In the old format, the top 2 teams from each group advanced. Simple, clean. Easy to explain to your friend who doesn't really follow soccer. That part hasn't changed. Top 2 from each of the 12 groups still go through automatically. That's 24 teams right there. But here's the twist nobody saw coming from the old tournament. The 8 best third-place teams out of all 12 groups also advance. Read that again. You can finish dead last in your own group's top 2 and still be alive. You just have to be a good third-place team compared to the other 11 third-place finishers. This sounds like a loophole. It kind of is. Teams are being ranked against groups they never even played in. How do you break the tie between third-place teams? Points first, then goal difference, then goals scored, then fair play record. And if it's still tied after all that, they literally draw lots. Yes, in 2026, your World Cup dream might come down to a raffle. 24 automatic qualifiers plus 8 wildcard third-place teams equals 32 teams moving into the knockout stage. And this is the actual headline change. There's a brand new round of 32. In the old 32-team World Cup, the knockout started at the round of 16. Now there's an entire extra round bolted on at the front. In theory, this just means more games and more chances for upsets. In practice, it also means teams need 1 extra win to lift the trophy. Argentina won it all in Qatar in 7 matches. Whoever wins this one needs 8. Once you're through the round of 32, everything simplifies. It's single elimination from here on out. Round of 32, round of 16. Quarterfinals, semifinals, then the final. No more draws saving you. If it's tied after 90 minutes, you play extra time. Still tied? Penalties. You know the type, the kind of shootout that ruins a grown man's whole week. Not everyone's thrilled about any of this. The criticism is pretty simple. More teams means more mismatches in the group stage, and third-place qualification means a team can basically back into the knockouts without ever really being good. Some critics call it World Cup participation trophies with extra steps. Supporters counter that first-time nations like Cape Verde, Jordan, and Uzbekistan finally get a shot on the world's biggest stage, and that alone is worth the trade-off. More countries invested, more fans watching, more kids somewhere picking up a ball for the first time. Both things can be true at once. That's usually how these debates go. So here's the whole thing in one sentence. 48 teams, 12 groups, top 2 plus the best third-place team survive. And then it's pure knockout football until one team has won 8 matches straight. That's more teams, more chaos, and 1 extra round standing between every contender and the trophy. Is a bigger World Cup a better World Cup? That's the argument that's going to follow this tournament for years. If this actually made the format click for you, subscribe because there's a lot more of this tournament left to break down.